was a farmer, had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh.
Yeah, along the way, certainly there was, what I wanted to always do is surround myself with positive people that would embrace what I was trying to do and try to help me and be positive, right? Because if you surround yourself with negative people that bring you down and don't believe in where you're trying to go, you're never going to get anywhere. So that I knew that, I understood that. And so that's what I tried to do. I was trying to have, guys around me for training and for life and friends that were supportive of that vision of where I was trying to go and understood it and didn't try to, pull me off track, so to speak, and for me, I, certainly my wife coming into the picture was very good for me. And she, right off the bat, one of the things that initially I was very impressed with is she didn't care at all about strongman, right? She didn't care if I was a strongman. She didn't care if I was world's strongest man or I was nothing, right? It was just that she was supportive of what I was trying to do, but she's not, she doesn't care about me because of what I am or who I am or whatever, I knew that she wasn't trying to be in a relationship with me for the wrong reasons. And that was tough. I mean, it's tough because I had that happen to me and I was not interested in that, but she pushed me and challenged me to get better, right? And that was something that for me, I like that. I like having that where, she wants me to go after my goals. She wants me to achieve what I want to achieve, and she's supportive of that. And that's really what I needed. And I've really, since we started dating and obviously got married, things have been great. And she's done exactly that. I mean, I am always motivated. She works very hard at what she does, and she's great at what she does. And it's she puts in so much work and gets up early and does things with our son. And it's one of those things that in a lot of ways, even though I'm training and competing and doing all these things, I still feel like I'm trying to keep up with her, which is kind of fun too. I mean, she motivates me and pushes me to be better, and I think I do that for her. So it makes us a very strong, good team together. Yeah, I mean, Braxton, my son, has been the best thing ever. I mean, it's one of those things where you talk about being a father and you hear so many people talk about being a father, and you just don't understand until it happens. And that's the best way to say it. It's just a different thing that you have to experience it to understand. You can talk about it and until you go through it, it's life-changing, certainly. And it's been amazing. And for him, it's one of the things that I think as he gets older and realizes like who his dad is and what his dad has accomplished, I want him certainly to be proud of me and all that, but I don't want him to feel pressure to like, oh, well, you have to do the same thing or you have to live up to that or anything. That's not at all what I want or what, I'm going to tell him. I'm just going to tell him that he needs to pick what he's passionate about. And then I want him to take that and try to be the best at whatever that is. That's his path. I mean, it's his life, and I'll be supportive of whatever he wants to do. Whatever his vision is, I'll try to help him get there because, that's kind of what my parents did with me in a way. And they never really pushed me to do anything. Like I wanted to go to play basketball and I would go practice by myself because I wanted to do it. It wasn't because my dad was out there, my mom was out there saying, hey, Brian, you have to go practice. You have to do this. Like they would, if I wanted to practice, they would help me, right? If they would certainly always help me, but they never told me I had to do it. It's just that if I started something, I couldn't quit. That was the only thing. I couldn't quit anything, right? So if I said I was going to do it, I had to finish it. And that was, that's something I think that's important, and I'll teach that to Braxton too. But, it's not something where I don't think he needs to feel pressure. I think at times he might, and people might expect certain things of him because of who his dad is or whatever. But, it's something that I'll tell him, and from an early age, he'll understand. You just need to be passionate about what you're passionate about, and you need to go after it. You don't need to, he's going to see, because he goes out with my wife to the gym. She works out all the time. So he's going to see her working out, and he's going to see me working out. And so naturally, I think he's going to be pulled to that. And I would love to have him enjoy working out, right? But that doesn't mean that he needs to go into being a strongman or anything like me, right? It was just, this is what I chose. And as long as he understands that, I think that's the biggest thing, You just have to find something that you're passionate about and then go for it and try to be the best at what you do. And that, at the end of the day, if you do that, you're going to be pretty happy with life, because that's a constant challenge that you're pushing yourself towards, So it's just kind of, that's what's motivated me. And I think it's something that's so simple, but, you don't know what that's going to be at the beginning. And as you open doors and make choices and it becomes more apparent, then you find something. And as soon as you find that something, then you run with it, and that's what becomes your passion and your goals, and everything revolves around that. And then it's awesome.